Christy as the beneficiary.
Find yourself.
Being Yeek's too complicated.
At least you get cool zapping powers. I usually just sweat a lot.
And hang at the coolest school around.
Fat up and monster out. I love this.
Time to be the best monsters ever!
Now streaming on Paramount Plus.
Paramount Plus has all the turtles.
What's the plan? You know, kick, punch, pizza.
See one of the best reviewed movies of the year. TMNT. Turtles, now streaming on Paramount Plus.
You're watching? It's beautiful. I love him.
Who? Tiger?
Frank.
Frank, you've come back! Hold me! Wait! Come back!
If it hadn't been for Tiger's encouragement, I never would have had the courage to propose.
Oh, wait. I have something for you, too.
Oh, Filbert, that's the most beautiful engagement hook I've ever seen.
Rocco! Frank!
Daddy?
Darling! Wah!
3 cheers for the happy couple.
Hip hip.
I love you, Dr. Hutchison.
I love you too, Filbert.
We need more ice cream over here! Waiter! Woo! What's in here? Whoa! Hey guys, look! I'm a diaper man! All over chimes! Get out of there! Paula? Honey, why would you just throw disgracing yourself, your mother, and your entire family? But I will never, ever.
I don't even know where to start. It's not good.
I just, I messed up. It's okay.
Is he in there with you, Beth?
He has my son!
Remember, This is all in your mind, Beth. This thing, you gotta get it out of your head. You created it, only you can stop it. Only you can stop it.
All right, this is ready.
Thirty-eight-year-old female with acute alcohol poisoning, unresponsive on the scene after aspirating vomit, administered fluid, and bolus 1 liter of LR, used mechanical suction to clear airways. Vitals are stable. I think she'll be okay. It's a good thing you found her in time. I'm Eli, by the way. We were never formally introduced.
Maddie, I've heard a lot about you.
Same. You and that little girl are about all he talks about these days.
Where is he?
Probably outside. I think he needed
Me too. How is he? Really? I mean, I know that I could ask him myself.
He'd probably sugarcoat it for you. When he showed up, he was a mess. He was worried about you. He was worried about you.
Craig's gone. Gone? Where? Well, why aren't you looking for him?
What the hell do you think I've been doing? Where's Marcus?
Have you figured this out? Where's Marcus? Who cares? We're not waiting for him. We're not waiting for anyone. Have you figured this out yet?
It's not working.
Why? Why won't it go?
Maybe it doesn't want to.
Okay, I think you need to lie down in the shade. Are you getting in?
I'm going. Are you coming?
Whatever happens, you never leave your vehicle. Like anyone listens to what I say anyway.
Or something, I don't know.
Okay. Well, I
mean, otherwise you can go a place in town here, you know, and have some shoes fitted for you. So, I mean, it's like, you know, your job shadowing, you're not going to be working, so that's good, right? You don't have to.
Yeah, but you know what I mean. If some people say they quit because their boss they didn't like their boss, then that speaks volumes, doesn't it? I mean, that's what I'm worried about. That's what I'm.
Right. It does. So I don't know. I mean, Shaylee, does Shaylee have the same boss or?
Yeah, but you know what I mean. If it doesn't bother Shaylee, but what if it bothers me? It's like, you know.
Right. Well, you got
You're
Shaylee
just
to
like,
talk to then.
I have tried my best.
This is why I'm thinking work experience first and then hire, because I think that's what happened with Goodwill.
Well, you would not. Here's
Because
the thing about
I remember working as a work experience at Goodwill for a couple months, and then they hired me on the spot.
Nora, can you tell me why? Like, I'm not against a work experience, but usually the work experience is actually for the employer, not for you. It is and it isn't.
But I'm just saying this because Shaylee says we really need a cashier. So why are you wanting to work with us? I heard that you want a cashier really bad.
Why? No. Hold on. Why do you feel that it would make more sense to have a work experience as opposed to just starting work somewhere? What do you feel why do you feel that would be a better situation?
It's like, for example, how you asked me, what did I sound like a bitch to you?
We were contacted last night, and immediately an investigator from our office was dispatched to the scene and to the hospital.
They talked about deaths that had taken place, poisonings.
In 2 cases in Cook County, Illinois, we have found cyanide in Tylenol, and that we want the people to be aware of this.
But these are 2 different locations, 2 distinct locations.
But by the end of that press conference, the word kind of came from the medical examiner's office, you shouldn't take Tylenol.
The only safe course here is that people should refrain from taking extra strength Tylenol.
Which, I'm a rookie reporter, I don't want to overreact to something, but I've got to look at it like, is this a big deal? Because I think this is a big deal.
The Cook County Medical Examiner's office here in Chicago has definitely confirmed the presence of cyanide in 2 separate bottles of extra strength Tylenol.
And I looked at the picture and I immediately recognized him, jumped up off the couch and said, God damn it, that's not Robert Richardson. That's James Lewis. I immediately went and called an FBI associate, and his immediate question was, are you sure? And I said, absolutely, positive.
A nationwide search is underway for a man wanted in connection with the 7 Tylenol cyanide deaths in Chicago. Robert Richardson or James Lewis.
Once we identified him, started looking into his background, the pieces seemed to fit to this man that was on then.
The nationwide hunt for the Tylenol killer intensified today as with the search for the writer of a $1 million extortion letter.
Slower until they're very, very old.
I didn't mean the baby.
I know you didn't. I meant the Grusalot. I know you did.
I don't know. Short?
Oh, absolutely. Clearly the guy shrank all over, probably. Why, he's nothing but a muscly midget. I'm sure once Cordelia gets him home, she'll just pop him in a smallish drawer, and that'll be that.
She took him home. Well, yeah. That's good. At least you won't have to put him up here. The place was starting to turn into a hotel.
So you don't have a problem with that, then?
Of course not. Why would I?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe because I don't remember you wearing this perfume when you left this evening?
Okay, there may have been some magic.
You see?
Actual magic, Lauren. Whatever happened, it was a spell.
You sure you
It's worn off now. There's
of yourself?
I'm good. Didn't hurt a bit. Thanks for looking after him.
Yeah, sure. You okay?
Looking good, my man. All right, very important. This button right here. See it? Push this button, and you play your game. You got your guys with you the entire time. Under no circumstance should you ever leave the cage. All right? Big no-no. Got it? You good? Thumbs up? Okay, all right. Get on in there. Do this. All right.
Sorry I'm late. I got stuck in traffic. Maddie.
But what if the thing you fear the most is fear itself?
Watch this fire.
Hey, so you guys are having fun?
Yeah, we are. Yeah. I'm kidding. And you try to follow the river.
Phobophobia. The fear of being afraid. The terror that comes from imagining the pounding of your heart, the racing of your pulse, and the ensuing loss of control.
Stoner, horror. This is my last chance to show everyone I'm more than just a shady side sob story. But shit, I didn't know that.
Super Sugar Crush.
There are no fairy tale endings in Shady Side. I feel like you, of all people, should get that. Sorry. I need a fucking joint.
Look at her. Kissing ass as usual. What does Tiffany even see in her?
Judd,
Huh? Sorry, what?
why does everything
Good
have to
day,
be about
Floyd.
this one?
When was the last time you came home? What happened? The music changed. It got really cool, right? Freddie said that Judd is doing it just once. You put all that together and you get crazy. You put all that together and then you get crazy.
Judd and Debbie are probably just screwing in the basement like they always do.
Ew, you want to give us some room?
How stoned are you right now?
Eat shit, Tyler. Fuck. Lori. Please, just look around. You and Tiffany are the only ones left. And earlier, I swear to God, I heard a scream. Why are you doing that? Because I'm your best friend. Because I'm trying to save you. Save me from what?
Who is killing the prom queens, Megan?
Maybe Tucker. Right? Or Stoker. Or Tiffany. Or...
Maybe you just can't stand that things are finally going my way.
You have one good night and you think that everything changes?
Be my guest.
Help me. Help me. Bitch. Trash. Nobody. Nothing. Who the fuck do you think you are? I'm Lori fucking Granger.
Hi, you guys. I am still very, very confused. Something really, really weird happened around 2 o'clock this afternoon when I was in session with my mental health therapist. I had to plug in my thing, like how it is right now. And you know, when you have it plugged in your phone, the numbers go down all the time. You know, when it's on after it was charged up in your wall. When this is charged up in your wall. But the thing though is, I forgot to charge it up in my wall last night. You know, and it was down to like, I think, 47 on here. But then when I plugged it in, I waited like for 2 minutes and I looked down and the reader thing said like 89. I'm like, now wait a second. How can it go zooping up to 89 when it was low on charge at 47? You know, I don't understand that, not one bit. How is that even possible? And again, this is a power bank, okay? So, I am very, very confused. Very confused. See this? It's a power bank. So, and when I was like talking to my mental health therapist, I mentioned my cat, and I was talking about my cat and stuff, and that's when I looked down, and it was just super high. So I was like staring at it, how I was like thinking, when I asked you, how is that even possible? When it was 47, it should have been saying 45, not 89. You know what I mean? So that's what I really don't understand. So I don't know if it was a spirit thing, like a spirit, like a paranormal spiritual thing, or because how else are you gonna have this explained? You know, I'm just very, very confused. But yeah, I'm gonna take another shower because it feels like my head needs it, and it's summer now, as you know. And so I am gonna go in the shower real quick and just wash my hair, and you know, speaking of my cat, Mom, good night everybody. And Mom, no scaring our boyfriends, Eeyore and Piglet. Just hug and kiss my baby kitty, your feline granddaughter. So that is just really weird, guys. Really weird. And this is like brand new. Brand new. I just don't understand. It's really weird. Alright, you guys. This is nuts. I had to poop like crazy earlier. Now I'm freaking ass hungry like my colon needs to make more poop. Like, what the fuck? But I don't know what to eat, and I don't want to have a heavy meal before bed because I was told you have to eat like 3 hours before bed. And I don't want to go to bed so late. So, I don't know. Ugh. What the fucking hell? Yeah, I took a shower. What can I do here? I don't know. It's a problem with me. I can't go without food, it seems, and I don't know what to do. Fuck it. Probably eat another bowl of cereal.
N35. G46. N32. G56. B4. N45. B9. Round over. Bingo!
Cryptids, so kind of a different case for us this time around.
Yeah, I mean, judging from what people have been saying about the UFOlogy claims over there, it seems like there's a lot of overlap with the paranormal stuff we've documented in the past. And I think that's really cool. This is a different kind of animal than we've tackled before, but I think it's going to be dope to see if we can document some similar phenomena, you know? I mean, light anomalies. We've captured some really crazy stuff on the EMCCD camera with that. And a lot of those things, you know, seem to pertain to the same type of phenomena that people encounter in their UFO experiences or things that they believe are extraterrestrial in nature.
So the farmhouse is shrouded in a lot of mystery, and it was particularly frustrating for me because I really wanted to find some like historical relevance to some of these claims. Like I tried to find the root of who these people might be, who's the charred boy, all of those things. But in actuality, I couldn't.
With Verizon, you can save big on all your favorite entertainment. Whoa! Like Netflix and Max for $10 a month. Careful now, that's gonna... There it is. Okay, watch out. Someone's about to save on Apple Music. Nailed it. Well, that paid off. Surprise yourself with savings. Get over 40% off the entertainment you love. You won't get that anywhere else. Only with Verizon.
It's never been easier to enter the healthcare field. Become a CDCP certified direct care professional today. Join the in-demand caregiver workforce. Begin your career by completing a free 30-hour online training and certification. Get the credentials needed for many workplace opportunities.
same college and graduated at the same time. So with all of us looking for somewhere to live afterward, it all just kind of fell into place. Splitting the rent 4 ways, we were able to afford a relatively small house on the more rural outskirts of the city. Everything closer was a bit too expensive. All went well for the first 9-ish months, but pretty suddenly, 2 of the guys decided to move out, leaving just me and KJ. Unfortunately, KJ was the only one of the 3 that I didn't really talk to that much. He was always working, or getting home late, or just not wanting to hang out with the rest of us. So it kind of sucked that it was the other 2 that left. It also meant we had to pay double between each of us. This wasn't something we could keep up, and agreed that at the end of the lease in 3 months, we would go our separate ways and leave the house. For the first month
Can
after
project an outcome onto you at the same time that you're trying to follow a different path, so that you will redirect yourself to position yourself so that past life intention comes into play, even though it's not your responsibility in this life. What I'm trying to say is Brandon Lee was mixed up kind of like in an energetic entwinement with a bunch of energies going in multi directions, with more than one person behind the scenes pulling all of these strings. But he walks up to audition for this, and of course he feels great. He got the role. Everybody else was pushed to the side. I see it. I see like a parting of the ways down the road, so that Brandon Lee can step in, and he is this role in The Crow. But was that what he wanted? Of course he wanted to do the work, he wanted to make the money, we know this. But deep down, was this satisfying to him? And the answer is no. He was planning on going in a different direction. I got this instinctually.